This is my Murray riding mower. I just swapped in this Craftsman Briggs & Stratton Intech 24 horsepower V-twin. I used to have a Tecumseh 17.5 single cylinder. We're gonna see if this thing cranks. I just picked it up for $100. Supposedly it ran. We're not gonna I don't have fuel line or throttle hooked up yet, but just the basics this time. It has a new fuel pump. I was told the carb is new as of a year ago for both of those. So I believe the battery's got some charge. Let's see if she turns over, and if it does, I'm gonna keep working on this thing because I am so hyped. So we got the starter hooked up. Let me see if I can do that. Some clips down, or some plugs down there plugged in. I have no idea what they actually do. I just plugged in whichever ones had the same amount. So see what she does. If I got the key in there all the way. I got nothing. Let's mess around a little bit. Oh, hold up, I know what it is. All right. I gotta remove the safety from that, but that is a success. Let me put the throttle not on full, put some brake clean to it, see if she lights off. All right, I don't know how the throttle works on these things, but let's just it's probably way too much. So let's give it a shot. Let's move the pliers. Might want some more, probably evaporated. Oh yeah. We're gonna have to get that exhaust on there. I just have it open, but dude, that is $100. So worth it. Hopefully at some point I get that pulley hooked up and we can rip this thing around here. And yeah. Draining some fuel into this little jerry can so we can hook up this decent piece of line, this filter, without making a huge mess. So yeah, I'll be back when this thing's done taking a leak. All right, we had a leak at this line up to the pump, so I'm just gonna get some new fuel line. I don't really have enough to cover that part of the filter anyway, and I don't really want to leak anything here in the storage unit. I gotta get some clamps that actually go tight, unlike those. But I think what I want to try to do, at least for tonight, is get some throttle hooked up down there. Maybe try to get an exhaust on, because you know, when you have a bunch of grass and stuff and an extra cylinder, this thing's probably pretty loud. So I'm gonna quickly try to get that thrown on somehow. And yeah, we'll see what happens with this thing. I was honestly surprised to see it turned over as easy as it did. Probably just needed some movement, which is good. That filter looks pretty good. The mower I got this motor from was serviced, and then something happened to it. I don't know what, but this thing, for the short little blip I had it running, sounds pretty good. So I'm gonna keep getting high off gasoline fumes, and I'll figure something out for this exhaust. And yeah, we'll get back to this in just a moment. All right, so we got the muffler put on. I'll have to figure something out. Probably just get some threaded rod and sandwich it between these frame horns here. Starting on throttle, getting that hooked back up. I don't really know how it works, but we're probably gonna have to end up building some sort of a bracket to hook onto this piece, this fender, if it doesn't focus on my finger. But That should be okay. I have a license plate I think I can bend up in some way to mount the bracket for that throttle. Choke, we'll probably just let it dangle and figure something out for that. But this thing's coming along pretty good. After this, it's hooking up the drive assembly, which is just a small little pulley down there. It should be 1-to-1 after this. I think it's a 3-inch pulley that comes off the crankshaft, and it'll just go straight back to, I believe, another 3-inch pulley, but I haven't even looked at it, so I don't really know. After that, it's just getting fuel line, some new clamps, and just finishing up the fuel system, making it not a fire hazard, because there's still obviously some grease and oil. Then I've got some dry grass I still have to clean up off this thing, but we'll figure that out at a different time. Oh, and tires, but luckily I work at a tire store, so those should be pretty cheap.